Hello all, welcome to my channel Journey with Some. Today I'm going to install a new software called RStudio. So in the coming classes, I will teach you how R software can be used and how it can also help us in a clinical industry and what is the difference between R and the Python and how we can run both the R codes and the Python codes in both the environment. So before we go into it, so we have to install the software, right? So just go there and type the what you need in a Google search. You can see lot of versions of RStudio. So the POSIT have different kind of softwares here. So now before we going into it, so just come down. So it is also providing the install R and the RStudio. So RStudio is nothing but your graphical user interface, how you can write your code of the R language. So install both. Meanwhile, so I'm looking for a Windows. So if you want to install your R in Linux, you can go ahead. If you're having a Mac, you can install this. So right now I want to install in a Windows. So just click on this and go for the install R for the first time. So if you want to know, is it R Studio has been initially installed or not? So when you check in your control panel, just open this one, and if you go to your program, see whether you have an art studio or not. So if you see here, you cannot find the art studio, so just go back here and click over here and just hit this to install your execution of your R software. Now go back and install the graphical user face of your RStudio. So when you click on this, so once this both softwares are done, so let's see how we can install. Now both the softwares are downloaded, so let's initiate the installation of R now. So just click on the hit button and just hit the OK and just click the next button and see whether this all are checked. So you want the windows in your 64-bit files. Just click the next button, and if you want to hit the X button to have a customized startup, you can do, but right now I'll go ahead with your defaults here. So click on the next one. So I would also want to have a quick launch shortcut, and you can also have the desktop shortcut, and just click on the next button. Once this is done, so we can install the GUI of RStudio also. Okay, let's finish this. So now let's install this. So just hit this and just hit the next button to continue. So once this installation is done, so let's see how the RStudio is looks like and how we can use the each editor window of RStudio. Once the GUI installation is done, just hit the finish button and just click on the search bar R. So once you open this, so it will tell you how we can execute this. So you can see the RStudio over here. You can see the console window. So you can see all the how the execution of a program file can be executed, and even in the terminal window, so it's also asking like, do you want to allow? So I say that yes. So now if you want to execute any kind of files in a batch mode, so you can execute in the terminal. So if you can see in the right hand of the screen, you can see the files. So what are the files are there in your home directory? You can view here, and you can also create and save in the destination where you want to save your program files. And if you see the environment, so whatever the data streams or the vector or the list will be shown over here in the global environment. And if you also see the history, you can see the history how that is getting executed. And you can, I'll show you the more sessions how this connections, how this tutorial works in the coming session. And you can also save the files by using the new file, and you can see you can also run your R script or the quarter document, so R markdown, R notebook, and so on. And even here you can also write your Python scripts and execute it. In the coming session I'll tell you the overview of all this kind of options, how we can execute here. One more thing, when you run your plots you can also review the plots over here. And if you have a packages here, so all the basic packages of R are installed when we install this R software. And you can see the version of each package, and you want to update the latest package, you can also do that. So in the coming sessions I'll give you a brief idea of how do we install the packages also. And if you want to know more details about each package, you can find by giving the package name. And coming to the presentations, you can also present it. So in this way you can use your R terminal efficiently. So in the coming sessions, so stay tuned for more updates on RStudio.